A lot of thinking, a lot of learning, and 3 books. This is what happened last week. Welcome to my new vlog. Welcome, guys. I wanted to share with you, first of all, the great joy because I finished all my exams for this semester and I've passed all of them, so I'm very happy and I'm proud to be a student of the second semester. Of course, because it was a lot of work, so I decided that I would work harder this time, and not only harder, but I would learn regularly, so I would be more systematic in what I do, and probably I need this because it would be much more to learn, many new things, and I hope that I would really do it. It's not easy, but please keep your fingers crossed for me, and I hope I'll manage with your help. The second thing that I was doing last time is preparing my TESOL, for doing the last part of the TESOL course. It's called Capstone Project, and in this part, in this module, the participants have to prepare many lesson plans, film some parts of their lessons, so it's really time consuming, but I find it really challenging and great experience, because when I prepare those lesson plans, I don't want to follow just textbooks, okay? I want to prepare something original, something new. Yes, this is time consuming and it's not always very easy, because you have to prepare a specific lesson, for example, grammar lesson, listening lesson. So there is focus on one aspect, and you have to, adapt and adjust all other activities to this main goal of the lesson. But I really find it interesting when I can, think about how to use, for example, Harry Potter in my lessons, how I can use some videos, some information about history, and it's really interesting because it makes me think about teaching in many new ways. So it's really great, and I hope that I will manage to finish this course in a few weeks, because generally the deadline is coming. The third thing that I would like to share with you is my dissertation. I know it's a little bit too early to think about this, but I see that I really don't have time, and I teach, I have to do some other stuff. I even have to walk my dog from time to time. The dog is probably somewhere under this table here. And when? So I thought, should I pick a really simple topic, simple task for my dissertation, or should I think of something more challenging? And I think probably the better would be something simpler. But to be sure to make it, but it's not easy to find such thing. I also was considering whether this should be in linguistics or literature. Linguistics, like going more into grammar, studying some processes or things like that. That would be probably very challenging for me. And writing something about literature would be easier. But what? All the topics, like writing about Tolkien, everyone's done it, so it's nothing new to discover. Some other literature, I don't know, maybe if you have some ideas, just share them with me, please. And the last thing I would like to share with you in this vlog are books. So I finished reading The Shepherd's Crown by Terry Pratchett. It's quite a good book, although if you're learning English, I don't think that Terry Pratchett is the best idea. He uses a lot of dialect. So, for example, Fiegel's language is not something that you would like to read as an English learner, probably, but maybe you can try. It's quite challenging. Anyway, it's a great book. This is the last Discworld novel, so unfortunately we won't have any more. But I really recommend reading this. This is the series about witches. It's quite something that makes you think, yes, and it doesn't leave you just with this thing that I've read a great book, a great story, but it also makes you think about some more important things. You can agree or disagree, but it really is inspiring. The other two books that I would like to share with you are books that I'm currently reading. These are Stephen King's Under the Dome. So as you see, I've just started reading it. I'm reading it because I'm finishing right now watching the TV series, which is quite good, and I decided to read the book too. And the book starts great, yeah, and I think that I will finish it, but I don't know when. It's quite a thick book, and for me, like, time is very precious, and I don't have much of it. And the other book is The Girl on the Train, a very popular thriller. I'm also in the beginning, so I'm just, as you see, after only some little pages. I read it with one of my students, so this is also a way of my teaching. So we read like 2 or 3 chapters depending on the book, and then we discuss about this. So I've read like how many pages? 56 pages of this book, and to be honest, it's not the best. I thought it would be better, but I hope that it would get more interesting. I saw the movie trailer, and it encouraged me, in fact, to read it. If you're reading anything right now in English or not in English, share it in your comments. If you're an English learner or any other language and you're reading a book in this language, so it's not your mother tongue, share your experience, share what you read. Do you read a normal book or any kind of graded reader, so the book that's abbreviated, that's simplified for the purpose of learning? And that's all for this vlog. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave thumbs up. See you next week. Cheers!